We're counting down 12 drop-dead gorgeous stars who turned heads, broke hearts, and left their mark on cinema forever. Get ready to fall in love with old Hollywood all over again. The only other Golden Age it girl more recognizable than Jayne Mansfield is Marilyn Monroe. Some think Mansfield was actually the sexiest. Tellingly, she was cropped out of her first modeling shoot because ad execs deemed her too sexy for 1954. Mansfield was a self-marketing whiz. She was a polyglot with a 163 IQ who always said fans were more interested in her other numbers, 40, 21, 35. Pink was her color. She drove a pink car and built a house called the Pink Palace. She died in a tragic car accident in 1967 at 34. Jocelyn Lane was one of the most stunning and overlooked actresses to hit the screen. Born in Austria in 1937 to British parents, she had beauty running in the family. Her older sister Mara Lane was one of the top models in the UK during the 50s. Jocelyn starred alongside Elvis Presley in Tickle Me and was often compared to Brigitte Bardot for her undeniable allure. She even appeared in Playboy in 1966. Her time as a heartthrob leading lady ended in 1973 when she married into royalty, tying the knot with Spanish Prince Alfonso. This actress from Dublin headlined Hollywood blockbusters beginning in the 50s opposite Western legend John Wayne in Rio Grande. The co-star's chemistry was so authentic, she starred as Wayne's leading lady in several films. A decade earlier, she would get her foot in the door with The Hunchback of Notre Dame. The stunning redhead came to life in Technicolor, but looked just as captivating in vintage black and white films. Her look was so striking she was nicknamed Queen of Technicolor. Rita Moreno has done it all. She's an EGOT, having won an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. This brunette bombshell starred alongside legends like Elvis Presley, James Garner, and Marlon Brando, the latter of whom she had a well-known affair with. Moreno made her big screen debut in Singin' in the Rain before showing off her musical chops in West Side Story, which earned her a Best Supporting Actress Oscar. In 2015, she was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. Olivia de Havilland was one of Hollywood's most enduring legends, best known for her role in the classic Gone with the Wind, where she played Scarlett O'Hara's sister-in-law and confidant. Her career stretched across 5 decades and included 49 feature films. Along the way, she picked up 2 Academy Awards and 2 Golden Globes. Born in Tokyo to British parents and raised in California, Olivia lived a remarkable life, passing away in 2020 at the incredible age of 104. Lana Turner's rise to fame is straight out of a Hollywood fairy tale. Skipping class at Hollywood High, she was discovered sipping a soda by none other than William Wilkerson, publisher of The Hollywood Reporter. When he asked if she wanted to be in movies, she famously responded, "I don't know, I'll have to ask my mother." That chance encounter turned her into one of the highest-paid actresses in the country. Turner's love life was just as headline-worthy. Affairs with leading men like Frank Sinatra and a whopping 8 divorces to her name. Brooklyn-born legend Veronica Lake was the epitome of film noir's femme fatale, with her iconic wavy blonde hair and that smoldering, unmistakable look. She broke through in 1940 with I Wanted Wings and followed it up with classics like This Gun for Hire and The Glass Key. Her signature peekaboo hairstyle made her a star, but during World War II, the US government asked her to change it. Apparently, too many factory workers were copying the style, leading to safety risks. By 1950, her career had slowed to a crawl, and sadly, alcohol abuse only sped up her decline. Lucille Ball isn't just a star from Hollywood's golden age, she's an all-time icon. I Love Lucy is still considered one of the greatest sitcoms ever, but there was so much more to Ball than just comedy. She was sharp, stunning, and unapologetically independent, which made audiences love her even more. Lucille started out as a Goldwyn girl in the 30s and made a name for herself in B-movies during the 40s. Ball didn't just star in TV history, she made it, having become the first woman to run a major television studio. While modern audiences might know her as Carrie Fisher's mom, Debbie Reynolds was a golden age darling in her own right. Her breakout role came in Singin' in the Rain, where she stole the show. She followed it up with hits like The Affairs of Dobie Gillis, Bundle of Joy, and Susan Slept Here. Reynolds wasn't just an actress, she was a chart-topping singer too. In 1957, she recorded Tammy for her film Tammy and the Bachelor, and it hit #1 on the Billboard charts. Gene Tierney was more than just a pretty face. She was an Academy Award-nominated actress with a killer filmography. Born in Brooklyn in 1920, Tierney had a passion for theater early on and eventually made it big in Hollywood. Her role in Leave Her to Heaven, 1945, earned her a Best Actress nomination, but she's also known for her haunting performance in Laura, 1944. She even dated a young John F. Kennedy before he told her politics came first. Mae West was a true trailblazer. The voluptuous star of the 1930s became a pin-up legend with her quick wit and unapologetic attitude. Famous for lines like, "When I'm good, I'm very good, but when I'm bad, I'm better." West became a symbol of confidence during the Great Depression. Despite only being schooled up to 3rd grade, her intelligence shone through, and she wasn't afraid to speak her mind about feminism and power. Julie Newmar wasn't just a stunning beauty. She was the original Catwoman, bringing the iconic character to life on the 1966 Batman series alongside Adam West. Newmar's performance as the seductive villain left a mark on pop culture, and she also made memorable appearances on The Twilight Zone, where she portrayed Satan and even showed up in George Michael's music video. In addition to acting, Newmar is a successful entrepreneur and real estate investor, proving that her talents go far beyond the screen.